Good evening, everyone. I am Yong Hao Tong with metric number 87106, and my group members are Victor Wong Khong 85996, Yean Swa 84839, Wong Yeh Kun with 87102, and then Wei Xiang with 83484. And today our group is going to discuss about the pros and cons of students conduct online business during their studies. In this modern generation, the rise of the internet and digital technologies has opened up numerous opportunities for students to conduct online businesses while pursuing their studies. This trend has gained popularity among the students worldwide as it allows them to explore entrepreneurial ventures and gain real-world experience and potentially earn extra income, which will lower their financial burden. However, like any other endeavor, there are pros and cons to consider when students engage in online business while balancing their academic commitments. So I'm going to pass this to the first person, which is Yean Swa, to talk about the first point of this. Yean Swa.
Okay, my name is Yean Swa and my metric number is 84839. One of the benefits of studying students that doing online business during their study is income generation. And online business can be a source of income, reducing the financial stress due to the cost of education is high, often leading to financial stress among the student. By running an online business, student can generate the income to offset this cost, which significantly alleviate financial pressure. For example, student can consider becoming the dropshipper on online business platforms such as Taobao, Lazada, and Shopee. In addition, they can become a online tuition teacher, provide online tutoring service to primary or secondary school students. Second, reducing student debt. Higher education often comes with high costs. And for many students, this means taking on subsidization debt. And online business can provide an additional income stream that can be used to pay for tuition fee, textbook, housing, and other expenses, reducing the need for student loan and consequently minimizing student debt. Last but not least, financial autonomy. By earning their own money, students can gain financial autonomy. Lessening depends on parents. This can increase self-insurance as they cover their own expense. Conclusion: I think students should doing online business during their study. So I pass my mic to the next person, which is Wong Yeh Kun.
Thank you, Yan. So my name is Wong Yeh Kun, X7102. Now I will list out another point of pro about students doing the online business during studying. One of the pros that student can gain is practical experience. Like when student was doing the online business, they can apply of the learning knowledge on what they learn in class to into the online business they do. So like a marketing student, they can learn the marketing strategy or course in their course, then they can apply it on the online business that they do. So beside that, doing the online business can also enhance the student of problem solving ability. Like they can learn how to apply the logical thinking, creativity, critical analysis skill to solve the problem that they have faced. So in doing the online business, student will confirm face a lot of problem when they started to do. So they can learn how to solve the problem and gain the experience from the mistake they are do. And beside that, they also can train the student to become calm down when facing the problem to solve it easily. So this is a good benefit for students when they are going out for the future when they are going out for looking for a job. So they will get a lot of more experience compared to the same age among them of the student. So they can easily get appreciated by the owner and promotion of their and they get the promotion by their owner are really quick compared to other person. So of course their salary will higher compared to the others also if they have the practical experience when doing the online business. So I will pass to my Victor to continue. Thank you.
Okay, so my name is Victor Wong and my matrix number is 85996. So I do agree your point when you call about the practical experience. And so the next pros of online businesses we're studying is the flexibility that it provides. So by doing an online business, it's actually very, very easy because all we need is a laptop or a phone and internet connections. Then we have the freedom to work for anywhere and anytime that suits us, as long we have internet connections, like at the campus, at the library, or even at home, literally everywhere. So all we need to do is just click some few buttons and we are ready to go. So besides that, it also means that we can structure our businesses activities around our study schedule rather than other way around. Unlike the traditional part-time job that may conflict with our class schedules. Let's say we got class at 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And if we do happen to have a part-time job during that period of time, then we have no choice but to skip our work and ends up maybe getting scolded by our bosses or ends up losing our job. So unlike doing online businesses, we can do it every time and everywhere as long we are free. Where we are the only bosses of our own company or business that has been set up online. So for me, I actually have experience in this field before. It's where I do dropshipping at Shopee when I was Form 6 while studying. Basically what I do is set up a shop at Shopee and I sell things online. I would say I really love it because I can make money while studying, usually everywhere, even when I sleep. So that's all for my point. I will pass it to Yong to talk about the cons, which is time management problem.
Okay, I'm Yong Hao Tong and metric number 87106. I'll be going to talk about the time management problem while students conducting online business during their studies. Well, this is a common problem among the students because trying to balance the demands of running an online business and completing academic requirement can be challenging. Students may find it difficult to allocate sufficient time for both, leading to increased stress, reduced focus on studies, and potential academic performance issues. This because, let's say, for example, during the start of the semester, they will have a lot of free time because they won't have that much activities and other upcoming events during that time. But after going through the week until week 5 or 6, a lot of stuff is going on, like events, activities, maybe sports activities, and exams are coming up, clashing together. And then they will find difficult to focus on both because they want to use their brain to think about their studies and trying to figure out how to solve the questions, and also at the same time trying to figure out how to make their business more successful, etc. But that is a very, very serious problem for them because they mentally they cannot multitask and they will feel drained out. Plus, they may find it challenging to cope with the demands of both endeavors simultaneously, leading to exhaustion, decreased motivation, and compromise their mental health. So I think that's all from me trying to talk about the time management problem. I'm going to pass it to Adrian Chin to talk about the next point.
Yeah, thank you, Jeremy, for pointing out one of the disadvantages of owning an online business during studies as a student. My name is Wei Xiang and my metric number is 83484. I would also like to add on the disadvantage of this topic. So I would like to discuss on how students doing online businesses during their studies can become distracted from their studies. I strongly stand to my point because when students embark on an online business while pursuing their studies, it opens up a world of opportunities to them. But it also presents a set of challenges to their daily life. One such challenge is the potential distraction it can create, diverting students' attention away from their academic pursuits. So to start off my first point, just like what Jeremy talked about just now, which is time management, managing an online business requires significant time and effort from a student. From developing business plans to marketing products or services, handling customer inquiries, or managing inventory, students must invest their energy into building and maintaining their online business in order to grow their business effectively. However, this level of commitment can sometimes overshadow their academic responsibilities. So for instance, imagine a student who is deeply passionate about their online business and invests a considerable amount of time and effort into its growth. While they may have initially intended to strike a balance between their business and studies, the demands of managing the business can gradually consume more of their time and attention. Therefore, the increased focus on their business can result in reduced study time, missed assignments, or even a decline in academic performance, which could lead to failing their SPM, STPM, or even their degree. Moving on to my second point, the entrepreneurial mindset that comes with running an online business can be all-consuming for a student. Students may find themselves constantly brainstorming new business ideas, researching market trends, or even seeking ways to improve their products or services. While these activities can be intellectually stimulating, they can also distract students from their coursework and studying, leading to a lack of focus and reduce their engagement in class as they will always feel burnout from their business. And lastly, my last point is the nature of the online business itself can contribute to distraction. When a student owns an online business, such as in Shopee or Lazada, they will receive constant notifications from their customers, and they will also need to stay connected online to monitor their business. Therefore, this will create a constant temptation for students to divert their attention away from their academic obligations. For example, when a student starts his or her online business on Shopee by selling maybe phone cases, clothing, or jewelries, they tend to create an attractive online store and starts promoting their products through social media platforms. And as their business gains popularity, he or she will begin receiving constant notifications on their phone and laptop from customers inquiring about product details, placing orders, and seeking assistance. With that, students will feel the need to respond promptly to maintain good customer service and ensure customer satisfaction. As a result, they will find themselves frequently checking their phones and staying connected online to monitor their business activities rather than focusing on their studies. So to conclude, I strongly stand with my point, which is students engaging in online business during their studies can face distractions that divert their focus away from their studies. So that's all from me.
So I think everyone have shared their ideas about pros and cons about online business during study. So I will be sharing mine and we'll be discussing about this first. So I still strongly stand my idea, which is flexibility, but I kind of disagree about the time management problem. It's because I think that is student usually smart. They know how to manage the time well. So actually, you having an online business is not 24 hours thing. Like you need to manage at all times. Like when you have classes, you can focus on classes. When you're assignment, you can do your assignment first. Then after you done your assignment, then you can continue your work on online business. That's what I think. So how about you, Yean Swa?
Thank you, Victor. So, based on my opinion, actually, I a bit disagree with the Yong point, the time management problem. Yeah, it's true that running an online business could be time consuming, but it also an incredible opportunity for students to learn time management skill. In an increasing digital and fast-paced world, these skills are not beneficial but necessary. Managing an online business while studying can force students to develop organization skill, discipline, and so on. This makes them more prepared for future professional role. Besides the flexibility, that online business offer make it easy for students to work around their schedule. So that's all for my opinion. How about other people?
Well, I would like to agree and disagree with you guys' statement because, yeah, they can learn and manage their time for all this and that, but in the end, they're still human, right? And when they're human, they can't keep up with the pace of thinking too much, with the overloaded information of studying and also working at the same time. And sure, there are some people that successfully conduct their online business, but that few percent of people are very, very rare, and not everyone can do that because they might be tired out and try to find time to rest and do not just thinking activities like studies, but also physical activities like sports, etc. So yeah, what about everyone else?
How do you think?
Something I want to highlight is about the point that Jeremy talked. So I mean is student may no need to check the progress of their online business from time to time. They just need to set a time set a time to check in the progress of the online business. So I mean is when students are studying, they just need to focus on the studying. That's all only. But when the time they set is for the online business, they just continue to focus on the online business that they are operating. That's all only. This is my point about I want to talk about. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. As everyone is standing against Jeremy, for me, I would like to stand with Yong, which is doing online business during study does bring cons to students. So, but don't get me wrong, I do agree to all the pros of online business during study, like what Wong, Victor, and Eng said just now. But we also cannot overlook that doing online business during our studies will not bring cons to the students. This is because the main responsibility for a student is to achieve good academic performance. And if they start their own business, their own online business during their studies, this will affect their academic performance because it will take up their time during their daily life. For example, if the students having class from 8 to 5 p.m. like us university students, when they go back home, they still have to do assignments and study and stuff. So if they have online business, this will really distract their studies and also cause them to have time management problem. So for me, I feel that a student have to balance their work, their studies and also their interest in about online business. So that's all from me.
In conclusion, conducting an online business during their studies often have pros and which is income generation, practical experience, and flexibility. Will also come with some cons, which is time management problem and distraction from studies. Well, students must carefully consider the potential drawbacks. It is crucial for students to strike a balance between their academic commitments and their business pursuits, ensuring that they prioritize their education while leveraging the opportunities that online entrepreneurship presents. Ultimately, each student's circumstances and priorities will determine whether engaging in an online business during their studies is a suitable choice for them or not. That's based on their open free decision. Well, that's all from us. Thank you.